This week's episode of On the Run takes us to the home of champions, Iten, Kenya, where we'll catch up with world champion Edna Kiplagat. Then we'll visit the streets of New York City. Then we'll go back to the great state of Oregon for more training tips. All in this episode of On the Run. Welcome back to the Armory in New York City. I'm your host, Carla Bruning. Thank you for joining us for another episode of On the Run. The overwhelming majority of the world's competitive marathons are won by Kenyans. Most of those runners come from the Kalenjin tribe, from Kenya's Great Rift Valley. On the Run visited Iten, Kenya, the epicenter of Kenya's rich running tradition, to catch up with 2010 ING New York City Marathon winner, Edna Kiplagat.
I ran to be a great woman. I ran to change my life and the life of my family. My name is Edna Kiplagat from Kenya.
Kenya is Kenya because of the people. The generosity that they have and their lifetime, their culture and their tradition. Welcome to Iten. Iten is a very small town but very rich in athletics. From 6 to 7 in the morning, I think it is almost illegal to walk because everybody at that time is running.
It's great to be a world champion because it has changed my life and the life of my family. From the money I win, I try to change a little bit of my living standard.
And the culture in Kenya is like men are the breadwinner of the family and women are there to support the family, to take care of the kids and take care of all the domestic work. As we have traveled, I'm seeing some other families are combining their lives. Husband and wife are doing good, they're doing their things together. And I see why we not give a try in Kenya.
It has been very difficult for a woman to run, especially if she is married, but we have been trying to get rid of some obstacles. So I think those who are married, their husbands have seen or they have realized what the success they can bring home, and they have been given a chance to even to get support from their husbands.
And I tried to run a marathon in Las Vegas and I won it, and I said that is an end, I need to give it 100%. And we started from there developing the program and seeing it in a success.
My husband has been a very nice man. I call him a man of substance because he has been training me for the last 10 years, and he has been very supportive, and so that he can make sure I succeed. And when I succeed, I know we have all succeeded as a family.
This is the property for Gilbert and Edna. We bought this one for us to be relaxing a little place. And you see, that's the goodness of here. So you see how it is going to become a relaxing experience to sit with the champions. As you see, this is the home of champions. Then Edna is so determined. He set goals and say, I want to achieve this. And you see, as time goes, you see the goal is achieving. So I think with goals, nothing is impossible.
But I thank God because when I set my goal to run, I succeeded. So I'm happy because what I chose has changed my life.
Since her victory at the 2011 World Championships, Edna has had a lot of bumps in the road. She pulled out of last year's ING New York City Marathon due to injury and had a disappointing finish in London. This year's ING New York City Marathon will be a chance for redemption and to prove that she's one of the greatest female marathoners. If she prevails, it will be her second win in New York and her first World Marathon Majors title. Running is the universal language and has the power to change lives. Black Girls Run is a national organization that's inspiring women to lace up their shoes and get moving.
My name is Nina Terrell, and I'm running with Black Girls Run this morning in the Central Park Saturday run.
You don't see a lot of black women out running long distances. You don't see a lot of black women out running in general, but now we're changing. Black Girls Run is changing that.
Do we have anyone new out here this morning? Welcome, welcome! Black Girls Run, the best way to describe it is that it's a movement. It was started in 2009 by Ashley Hicks and Tony Carey. They started running to get healthy, and one of them mentioned to their mother that they were running, and their mother said to them, well, black girls don't run. And they said, wait a minute, yes we do, and we run to be healthy. 80% of African American women are obese or overweight, and Ashley and Tony felt like there was something that they could do to help this.
Heart disease, there are lots of different diseases in the community. When you get out there and run, you can start combating that.
I'm a mom, I'm over 40, and I was looking for a way to work out. I started out, I couldn't run 90 seconds. I was dying. And now I ran my first 5K in August. And I finished it that same day, which is amazing for me.
It was all about fitness and health. It also was about coming together as a group. So suddenly I didn't have to run alone.
It's not about speed, it's not about the competition, it's about the camaraderie.
They follow you, they support you, they hold you accountable, and they help pick you up when you're really feeling like you're not where you want to be. They help encourage you to meet your goals and to be the best you that you can be.
I've been with the group now for 2 years, and we started out I think it was maybe 12 or 15 of us, and now I think it's about 40,000 of us nationwide.
Women don't, especially black women, don't know about running, or they don't have the resources, or they don't know how to get started or where to get started, and Black Girls Run provides them with all of that.
Their slogan actually is preserve the sexy. And you know, little Justin Timberlake brings sexy back. That's what I'm trying to do.
We want to make it fun, preserve the sexy, get out there and do what you can.
Black Girls Run!
For more insider training tips from the Oregon Track Club, we go back to two-time Olympians Pascal Dobert and Matt Tegenkamp.
My name is Pascal Dobert, and I am the strength coach and assistant track coach with the Oregon Track Club in Portland. And today, I will go through some very simple, basic core strengthening routines that you can do anywhere and anytime with no equipment. All you'll need is your body and some space. So we're gonna have Matt start off with just some static hold side planks. From there, we're gonna progress into some movement patterns with the side planks, okay? Important things to work on here, to think about, okay? You want to stack your heels just so they're one on top of the other. You want your hips to be level, okay? You don't want any kind of kink in your torso. You don't want your hips to be forward at all. You want a straight line, heels, knees, hips, and shoulders, all in a straight line, okay? So the first moving pattern we do is just bringing his hips up and down, nice and controlled. Now we do this 10 times or so, okay? Nice and controlled, just up and down. And once we do 10 of those, he's gonna turn his top shoulder in, and the same exact thing, hips up and down, okay? So the first one we do with the movements are, we do forward and back, just on your tippy toes, forward and back. Again, we go about 10 to 12 times on these, but starting off, I'd recommend just 5 to 7. And then we do a circular motion, either clockwise or counterclockwise, 5 to 7, and then the other direction, 5 to 7. And then we do pikes. So bring your hips up as high as you can get them, nice and controlled, back down to neutral. And then we do shoulder blade pinches. So he collapses his shoulder blades, his scapula, and brings them back up again, okay? Nice workout, buddy.
Solid.
That's our show for today. Be sure to tune in next week for an in-depth look at the state of U.S. distance running. Sharon Ekstrom of MarathonGuide.com will be in the studio, and we'll also hear from America's elite core of distance runners, including Olympic medalists and world champions. As the ING New York City Marathon draws near, we'll take a look at last year's event. Be sure to check out nyrr.org for all of tonight's segments and past episodes. From the Armory in New York City, I'm Carla Bruning, and we'll see you on the run.